Welcome back to the Citizen Kelly Show, my fellow citizens. I'm Citizen Kelly, happy, thankful, full of love and enthusiasm. Couldn't possibly be more happy. No, seriously, I am happy. Why? Because at least I know the truth, and that is the beginning of all happiness, according to my colleague Socrates, right? A life of truth. And if nothing else, we are committed to that, right? Unfortunately, we live oddly, strangely, almost as if it was designed by some, like a Greek mythology. You know what I'm saying? Oddly, strangely, Citizen Kelly, the crusader for truth, justice, and all things true and beautiful and good, was somehow born and raised in the city of Chicago, where truth and goodness have apparently been dragged out into an alley and raped up against a dumpster. Now, that's a little bit of a strange analogy, a strange foreshadowing is really what it was, because that's exactly what's happening in the city of Chicago right now. My city, the city that I was born and raised in, the city that I was raised to believe is the greatest city in the history of the world. Women are literally being dragged out into the street and raped in the middle of the day. And not only is no one stopping it or preventing it, people who are supposedly security guards are watching and laughing. You think I'm making this up? Do you think I'm making this up, Sheila?
I do not.
And I know why you don't think I'm making this up, because you actually pulled the clip, right? There is security footage of a bar in downtown Chicago called El Jefe, right? Which in Mexican is it means the boss, right? The boss. Well, apparently the definition of a boss, at least at El Jefe, is drugging women, apparently, right? Allegedly, from what from the video that I've seen with my own eyes, the El Jefe translation of a boss is drugging women, dragging them out into an alley with the assistance of the security guards, and raping them up against a dumpster and leaving their bodies in the alley on the street in full view of passersby who do absolutely nothing. This is what Democrat rule, one-party Democrat rule, has done to my city. Do you understand? Is it my fault? No, it's not my fault. If nothing else, Citizen Kelly has stood up not only every election cycle, but every day, every single day, and said, hey, everybody, our public officials are worthless. Our streets are unsafe. Help me get on the ballot. I'll do something about it. Crickets. At best. Laughter. Heckling at worst. Well, now you're being dragged out into the alley, raped up against a dumpster. Okay? Congratulations? What is the appropriate? Is there like a Hallmark card? Congratulations on your raping, you're getting raped in an alley. What? Is there a Hallmark card? I don't know. I'm not a big Hallmark card kind of guy, to be honest with you, okay? I'm really not. Maybe I should, create my own line of Chicago Hallmark cards. Congratulations on being raped in the alley. Congratulations on having your cell phone stolen on the red line. Congratulations on having your son shot in the head, coming home from being a nurse at the hospital. Congratulations on your daughter being raped and murdered in the backseat of her car in the parking lot of her university. Congratulations! Keep voting Democrat! That's right. In Chicago, complaints about rats are soaring. This is why we need term limits, G-Law. We need term limits. The war on rats in Chicago. You know, that's the really, really weird thing about Chicago is that you've got, you know, every single day you have a rape, robbery, or murder that at any other time in history you would think was like the worst crime ever. But now it's like literally the news is not news. It's just a crime report. It's just the crime report, right? War on drugs. In fact, here's kind of an interesting fact, right? For people who listen to the radio because they want facts. You know what I mean? An unfinished tunnel has been found in Naglagla, Mexico. Okay? Sorry, I don't speak Spanish. Okay? Near the U.S. border, nearly 200 drug tunnels have been found since 1990. In fact, economists, I don't speak English either, by the way. So, sorry, you see, it's not hey, it's just not my thing. It's not my thing. Languages, no. 0 languages, thank you. Okay? Anyway, so economists, they say that smugglers, apparently these drug cartel smugglers have spent more money on infrastructure than we do. Yeah. They've got some great, maybe we should put them in charge of our infrastructure. You know what I mean? What the hell? Anyway, so thanks to Democrats like Lori Lightfoot, right? And Kim Foxx, and former police chief Eddie Johnson, Chicago has become a major drug hub for the Sinaloa drug cartel. It's the truth. It's the truth.
Yeah, we've taken the prize from Miami.
Yeah, our city, the city of Chicago, is a major drug hub, almost as if the Democrats, our one-party, corrupt, incompetent Democrat elected officials, Lightfoot, Kim Foxx, all the way up and down, Tony Preckwinkle, almost as if they're doing it on purpose. I mean, what is the explanation? And this is like the eternal question that I've been asking, I think, for my whole life. Are they really that stupid, or are they doing it on purpose? Either way, it's not. Either way, the answer can't be good. Are they the most incompetent people on the planet, or are they the most corrupt people on the planet? It's one or the other. There's no third option. It could be a combination of the two, but that sucks. I live in a city where all of the elected officials are either incompetent or corrupt. Every single one of them. Name one that is not incompetent or corrupt. Name one. Name one. I dare you. I dare you. Name one elected official in the entire city of Chicago. I might even be willing to expand that out to Cook County. I might even be willing to expand that out to the entire state of Illinois. Name one. More than 500,000 people are homeless. Get this, in Democrat cities across the United States. And you know what the Democrats would say? Here's the funny thing. Here's the really funny thing. They would say it's because Republicans don't care. But first of all, studies have shown over and over and over again that Republicans actually donate more money to charities than Democrats. Beto O'Rourke, very wealthy guy, married a lot of money, right? It turns out the guy made 0 contributions, personal contributions to charity. And when he was called out on it, he said, me running for president is a contribution to charity. What? Republicans donate to charities. Democrats raise your taxes. Guess what? Maybe we need to go back and educate some people about what the definition of a charity is. Taxing people is not a charity. And obviously it's not working, despite the fact that Democrats and Republicans have literally taken billions and billions and billions of our taxpayer dollars and handed it over to these programs for homeless and hungry people. Do you see what I'm saying?
Corrupt programs that don't serve them.
Still, we have nothing but an ever-increasing number of homeless and hungry people on the streets of Chicago. So clearly, the money that these Democrats, billions and billions and billions of dollars, that they are taking from the taxpayers and claiming that Republicans don't care. No, Republicans are giving Democrats in these cities like Chicago billions and billions and billions of dollars. This is like beyond, this is a scandal. Billions and billions and billions of dollars. And what are the Democrats doing with that money? I don't know, because they're not taking care of homeless people. They are pushing homeless people on the streets. And this is an extremely dangerous situation, more dangerous than people know, because these homeless people are not homeless by choice. They're mentally ill. Do you understand? They are mentally ill. What does that mean if someone is schizophrenic? It means that 1 minute they're, hey, pretty lady, buy me a waffle. And then the next minute, they're biting your ear off because they think it's a waffle. Do you understand? They're dangerous. The reason why Republicans give billions and billions and billions of dollars to these cities is to try and somehow take care of these homeless, hungry, mentally ill people. But no, the Democrats are clearly not spending that money on what they claim they're spending it for. Okay? Really, what the Democrats, their agenda, and this is fact. This is not my opinion. Kim Foxx is literally wiping the records, criminal records of drug offenders in the city of Chicago, the state of Illinois. Do you see what I'm saying? They are literally decriminalizing crime. That's their crime-fighting strategy. Decriminalize crime. Make it so crime isn't crime anymore. Do you see what I'm saying? They actually have a policy where if you shoplift less than $1,000, it's no longer a felony. Do you see what I'm saying? You literally now have shoplifters going into stores with calculators and literally calculating their thefts. You know, it's unbelievable. It's a national push by socialist Democrats, or just Democrats, come on, who want to decriminalize crime. George Soros, his PAC gave Kim Foxx $400,000. Okay? This is fact. This is not a conspiracy theory. I'm not making this up. Why would I? Why would I want to? Democrats consider shoplifting to be redistribution of wealth, to be reparations. Do you see what I'm saying? In fact, there are some people who are stepping up to the plate. There are some people who want to try and make sure that there is a happy Christmas for children in the city of Chicago. A Chicago strip club is offering free lap dances to customers who donate a new Christmas toy. And they're going to distribute those toys to poor children whose fathers spend all of their money on strippers. That's true. That is true. Headline, joke. In Chicago, unfortunately, it's all the same. Here's a joke for you. Our former superintendent, Eddie Johnson, remember him? He didn't want to meet with President Trump because President Trump doesn't have Chicago values. You couldn't make this up. You couldn't make this up. Not even a week later, after Eddie Johnson, our former superintendent, who I believe is responsible for the crime epidemic in Chicago, was found in his car, drunk. Okay, after spending a night with, let's say, how do I say this politely? A woman not his wife? Is that the polite way of saying it? Chicago values? These people are sick. In my opinion, they're the criminals. Eddie Johnson, in my opinion, is an accomplice to criminals. Incompetent, corrupt. What's the difference? They are destroying a major American city. We need the troops to come back from Afghanistan and save Chicago. And I know exactly how to do it. And we will discuss that when we come back.